Stay. Hold on tight. Do you hear that explosive sound? No, it is not just ordinary fireworks. It is the sound of history being rewritten. Imagine the stage lights dimming, everyone holding their breath, and suddenly their name is called. You heard it right. Stray Kids has just rocked the K-pop universe once again. Amidst the insane competition at the 2025 Asian Pop Music Awards, the album Karma proved that a name is a destiny. They came, they saw, and they conquered. But wait a minute, the journey to this trophy was not as smooth as you might imagine. There were tears, there was sweat, and there was behind-the-scenes drama that nearly gave us all a heart attack. Is it true that this victory was predicted, or is this a sharp slap to the haters who said Stray Kids had already reached their peak? Do not blink, because in this discussion, we are going to break down exactly why Karma is not just an album, but a revolution. Prepare your tissues, grab your snacks, and of course, prepare your heart. Let us dive in. Now, let us take a breath for a moment. So, here's the story. The 2025 Asian Pop Music Awards, or APMA, was recently held, and honestly, the tension was hotter than anything we have seen this year. All the industry giants were there, from legendary soloists to rising rookie groups, but the center of attention that night was only one: Stray Kids. From the moment they stepped onto the red carpet, the aura was already different. Their visuals? Don't even ask. Bang Chan with his increasingly strong leader vibes, Felix looking like an anime character come to life, and Hyunjin who, well, you know, one wink was enough to paralyze the entire timeline on X. The album Karma itself has been a phenomenon since its release, from the dark yet elegant concept photos to the track list, all of which were self-produced by 3RACHA. We all know Stray Kids are self-producing idols, but in the Karma album, they really stepped up the game. They did not just make songs, they made masterpieces. And when the category for Top 20 Albums of the Year was announced, oh my God, the atmosphere was truly chilling. You know that feeling of waiting for exam results, but on an international scale? And when the name Karma by Stray Kids echoed throughout the hall, the internet instantly exploded. Now, let's talk technical, but keep it interesting in this discussion. Why did Karma win? Why not another album, even though the competitors were incredibly heavy? First, let's discuss the title track. The main song is truly an anthem. The beat is very signature Stray Kids, but with a new touch that feels more expensive and experimental. Music critics even said that Karma is the pinnacle of the noise music genre they brought in a more genius direction. It's not just loud, it's a symphony of organized chaos. Then there are the lyrics. Stay. Honestly, who cried when they heard the B-side tracks on this album? Stray Kids are never afraid to be honest about mental health, struggles, and what it feels like to be underestimated. Karma is a message to everyone who ever doubted them. What you sow is what you reap. And tonight, they reaped gold. Many netizens on forums like Reddit and Pan said the transitions between songs on this album are so smooth. It's like watching an action movie with a bit of romance. The emotion is there, the energy is there, and the vibe is perfect. It's no wonder that on international charts, this album stayed at the top for a long time. Even many non-K-pop fans were dragged into the fandom because of this album. This is what we call organic growth. They don't need gimmicks, they just need talent and crazy hard work. Now, this is the part that is most heartbreaking yet proud. When they went up on stage to accept the trophy, did you see Bang Chan's face? He tried so hard not to cry, but his eyes were glistening. His speech was short but very deep. He thanked Stay, of course, but he also said something that gave us all goosebumps. He said, "This is not the end. This is just the beginning of the real Karma." What does that mean? Is this a code for the next comeback? My heart cannot take it. And let's not forget the moments backstage. Photos of them hugging, laughing together, and holding that trophy like it was their own baby. This proves that their chemistry is real, not just for the cameras. On social media, don't even ask. The hashtag for Stray Kids at APMA 2025 immediately became the #1 trending topic worldwide in just 5 minutes. Fans from all over the world, from Brazil to Jakarta, all united to celebrate this victory. Many hilarious memes circulated, ranging from haters on silent mode memes to aesthetic edits of Felix's winning smile. But of course, there's always a bit of drama. There were a few people who said, "Oh, this is just luck." Luck? Hello, did you see their insanely tight tour schedule? Did you see how many hours they spent in the studio? This victory is a full payment for all the lost hours of sleep. The victory of Karma at the 2025 APMA truly proves one thing: Stray Kids is a force of nature that cannot be stopped. They are no longer just an idol group. They are a global phenomenon redefining what K-pop music is in 2025. So, Stay, how are you feeling today? Still shaking? Still screaming in your room? Write your feelings in the comment section below. I want to know which song from the Karma album you think contributed the most to this big win. Was it the powerful title track or your favorite B-side track that not many people know about yet? Don't forget to give a like to this video as a form of support for Stray Kids. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the most updated, hottest, and most dramatic news in the world of K-pop. Oh, I have one more question for you. What do you think is the next big step Stray Kids will take after sweeping this award? Will they collaborate with a major Western artist, or perhaps a more magnificent world stadium tour? Let's discuss below. Thank you for watching till the end. Stay healthy, keep supporting your alt bias, and see you in the next discussion. Would you like me to help you create a community post or a set of social media captions to promote this video? To dive deeper into this discussion, we have to look at how the success of Karma has fundamentally shifted the power dynamic within the global music industry. For years, critics tried to box Stray Kids into a specific category, often dismissing their self-produced sound as too experimental for the mainstream. But winning the top 20 albums of the year at the 2025 Asian Pop Music Awards has effectively silenced every single doubter. This achievement is not just a win for the group, it is a victory for creative autonomy in K-pop. When 3RACHA, Bangchan, Changbin, and Han sit down in the studio, they are not just looking for a catchy hook, they are crafting a sonic identity. The depth of the Karma album shows a level of maturity that we have not seen before. It is an exploration of the cycle of cause and effect, and fans have noted that the lyrical complexity has reached a point where university professors are actually analyzing their songs in cultural studies classes. Can you imagine that? Your favorite idols are becoming academic case studies because their impact is just that massive. Let us discuss the production value of the Karma World Tour, which coincided with this album. Netizens have been sharing clips of the stage production, and the consensus is that Stray Kids is currently setting the gold standard for live performances. The synchronization is flawless, but it is the raw emotion during the solo stages that really caught everyone's attention. Sungmin's vocals have reached a level of stability that is honestly frightening, while IN has shown a charismatic growth that makes it hard to remember he's the youngest member. Lee No's choreography for the B-side tracks has also gone viral, creating new dance challenges that have dominated every social media platform. This organic engagement is exactly why the APMA judges could not ignore them. The numbers do not lie, but the passion of the fandom tells an even bigger story. There is also a significant discussion happening right now regarding the influence Stray Kids has on the next generation of idols. At the award ceremony, several rookie groups were seen standing up and cheering the loudest when Karma was announced. In backstage interviews, many of these younger artists cited Stray Kids as their primary inspiration for wanting to write their own music. They see Stray Kids not just as sunbys, but as trailblazers who broke the mold of what a K-pop group is allowed to be. This legacy building is a huge part of why this particular award feels so heavy and significant. It marks the transition of Stray Kids from being the leaders of the fourth generation to becoming global icons who transcend generational labels. Furthermore, we need to address the cultural impact of their fashion during this era. The Karma aesthetic has influenced street style from Seoul to New York. The blend of traditional elements with futuristic techwear has become a signature look that fans are recreating everywhere. This total immersion, music, performance, fashion, and message is what makes an album of the year. It's not just about the songs you hear, it's about the world the artists build around those songs. Stray Kids built a world where being different is a strength and where hard work eventually leads to an undeniable karma of success. As we look toward the future, the speculation within the Stay community is reaching a fever pitch. Some fans believe a surprise subunit project is on the horizon, while others are convinced that the next album will be a direct sequel to Karma, perhaps titled Justice or Rebirth. Whatever it is, the expectations have never been higher. But if there is one thing we have learned from this discussion, it is that Stray Kids thrives under pressure. They take the weight of the world's expectations and turn it into fuel for their next masterpiece. The global impact of this win also means more visibility for K-pop as a whole in prestigious ceremonies that used to overlook the genre. By winning a top album category in a year filled with incredible releases from across Asia, Stray Kids has proven that their music has a universal language. It doesn't matter if you speak Korean or not, the energy of Karma translates perfectly. This is why we see them topping charts in countries where K-pop is still a growing niche. They are the bridge connecting different cultures through the power of Stray Kids music. In the grand scheme of things, this award is a milestone that will be remembered for decades. When people look back at the music of 2025, Karma will be the album that defined the sound of the year. It is the sound of resilience, the sound of innovation, and the sound of 8 members who refuse to give up on their vision. So, as we celebrate this incredible moment, let's keep the momentum going. The year is far from over, and knowing Stray Kids, they probably have 10 more surprises waiting for us in the studio. Would you like me to generate some potential video titles or a community post draft to help you share this discussion with your audience?